The stoppable force met the movable object. And I don't know who the Sharks are in this analogy, but they win, finally. But of course, if you want to be part of the show, hit us up on all the social media. You can leave us a like and do all the YouTube stuff on the video. You can leave a comment in the video if you've catch it not live. And you can always get to the front of the line in the super chat. The San Jose Sharks win by a 6-5 score in overtime. And Tyler, we have a Sharks win.
We have a Sharks win.
And it got dicey there for a while.
We can put one in front of October, like Iorio's got an I in front of the O. Oh, it is good to finally get that one off the board.
Yes. And you know what? It's funny because and the best part about this game is it just keeps going back to what we keep saying. Play the kids and good things will happen.
Absolutely. Not only that, but also just rely on the offense.
Yeah. Defense, goaltending. Just score all the goals. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about it plenty, but Celebrini hat trick, Misa getting another assist on. I think the goal ended up being from Gaudette, but certainly set up the play, and Graf got the primary assist. A lot of good young play, and it was excellent, just excellent.
Yeah. I'm happy to report I am down one child. I still have two though. So I had two when I started, so we're down one child. It's unfortunate, but sacrifices had to be made.
Which one did you go for? The youngest, oldest?
The oldest,
middle?
Yeah. The oldest is
gone. Oh, you went for the oldest. Interesting.
Yeah. She's gone. It's over.
Oh,
sorry, Madison. You were too good for this world.
They always die so young.
All right. It's like a dark turn. So
dark magic.
Yes.
Anyways, shall we start?
Yeah, we should start. Adam Gaudette opened the scoring. He gets his third of the season. Colin Graf and Michael Misa both getting the assists on the goal. Things are looking good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Scoring, the 2 minutes in, Sharks already up. They had a goal. Macklin Celebrini on the power play not too long later makes it 2-0 Sharks, and at that point the Sharks had scored more goals in Madison Square Garden than the Rangers this whole season.
Unfortunately, they did kind of ruin that ugly stat for the New York Rangers today, but at least we can still say that the Rangers are winless.
Yeah.
Well, at least at home. Buffalo made sure that wasn't true.
Jules wouldn't understand. It's true. Jules, look at, I want to just, again, point out that Jules was not on board with the child sacrifice. She didn't want it bad enough. I did. You can thank me.
Didn't want it bad enough is a statement. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, so obviously Macklin Celebrini gets his first of 3 on the power play. That gets the Sharks up by 2 goals, but Tyler Radish would get the Rangers back within 1.
Yeah, Radish also had a game.
Yeah.
How often? The last time I remember that both players getting a hat trick in the same game, it was an Ovechkin game. Is the last one I remember. I forget who the other guy's hat trick was, but it's so brutal when you put so much effort in and you still lose.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? I think you look at the Rangers, and I'm trying to think of this goal. I don't know, man. The Rangers, I haven't really watched the Rangers. Like, obviously, you take a look around and you see what's kind of going on around in the league, right? But like, I know the
Yeah.
Rangers to me, like they're never a team where I'm like, oh, that's appointment viewing. So I was
Mhm.
kind of interested to see like how they were gonna play in this game, and man, like you could like,
They're
especially the way they started, like they were brutal.
it's shocking that the biggest takeaway I had from this game was, oh wow, the Sharks finally had a first period.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is the first time that I feel like I even look at the shots. It wasn't like it was a fantastic first period for either team. It was 9 shots to 5 shots at the end of the first. That's not a huge period for either team. But I mean, the Sharks definitely felt like they were so much stronger out of the gate, and that has been their weakness all season so far.
Yeah, Macklin Celebrini would score like with 9 seconds left in the period to make it 3-1. Will Smith gets his 5th assist on it. William Eklund. I thought William Eklund again. Like I think William Eklund's been good, but like the points haven't really shown it. And I thought tonight, like it was nice to kind of see him get rewarded because I think that he's been really good. Just I love the way William Eklund plays. Right, like he's just such a
Yeah.
good play
I
driving winger and
I love Eklund as well, and I mean no slander at Wenberg. I actually am a Wenberg defender. I love him, but I really think that moving Misa up to the second line to play with Eklund is going to be such a huge benefit for him because Misa's a puck disher. I mean, he could
Mhm.
absolutely give dimes to Eklund, and I think those two together would be incredible.
Yeah, and it's nice that like it's nice because it's funny here because Dan Moore bring up an interesting thing. Like this is obviously obviously we'll get to the goal, but Celebrini, this is his second hat trick. And the first hat trick, it was another like a high scoring game like this where the Sharks actually lost and
Hmm.
Joel Eriksson I think had 4 goals that night. And I think it was a 7-6 or something silly loss to the Wild that game.
Don't say those
Um,
numbers.
yes, I'm aware. God. So it was nice. It was nice to see. Like it was nice that a Celebrini hat trick was actually
Oh yeah.
rewarded this time.
It was fantastic. I'm just so glad that it wasn't ruined. Oh, we got one.
We got one. Yeah, and
And
Birch saying like the Rangers severely underperform with all the talent, speed, skill, Norris defenseman, Vesna goalie, and yet they still can't beat the worst team. It sucks because I think other than this game, like I don't think this was Shesterkin's best game, but I think his numbers coming into this game were actually really good. It's the problem is as it always is with the Rangers, is the team in front of him really lets him down.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing that's plaguing the Rangers is they have no cohesion at the moment. I mean, I can't remember a single play that I really watched. And I'm like, oh, they're playing like really solid together. Almost all their goals just felt like breakdowns that they took advantage of. It's not necessarily their play; it was the Sharks' play on the other end that kind of led to all the Rangers goals, and that's not something you can rely on consistently for games.
yeah,
I think we do have two, or did we already get the first of the
did
super
I
chat?
miss one? The chat is going so fast. I can't keep up.
I
I'm
thought there was a $2 one earlier. Yes, it's just a
do.
Newt from
Oh,
Logan
Newt.
Teal.
Logan Field. Okay, so let me get Logan Teal. Newt. All right, I guess Newt is the brand new thing here. Rooster 406 with a $5 super chat. Thank you again. Your super chats help keep us ad free and keeps the lights on and lets us do all the things that we do without having to bring the show to a stop and sell you some supplements or something. I don't know.
Hair regrowing.
Hair regrowing. That'd be
Bosley
good.
or something.
Great effort in the last 30 seconds of the third period was incredible. Love to see the energy of these guys skating off the ice. Yeah, I mean, obviously a big goal, big win. I mean, this is they needed this so badly. And it's nice because again, like you look, I mean, you watch the scroller here and you just like look at where all the points are. It's like it's Celebrini, it's Smith, it's Misa, it's Graf, like, and Orlov obviously I think assisted on a lot of these goals too, but I mean, this is when they tell us the future is teal. This is what they're telling us
Yeah.
about.
The Sharks are really top heavy right now, which for better or for worse, that's where we are.
Yeah. Iznak with the 499 super chat again. Thank you for supporting the show. Ovechkin and Hurdle hat tricks. 7-6 overtime Sharks win. Yeah, I was at the game. Evander Kane tied it up with seconds left in regulation, and Hurdle got the OT winner. I think. Yeah,
I think that's probably the one
I'm
I'm
trying to
remembering.
remember that. Yeah. Man, so much hockey, it all blurs together.
It really does.
Yay! Oh my god, I can't even keep up with the chat.
No, there's been so many things going on. I know we have multiple comments.
Yeah. AJ getting us some comments from the locker room here. If I'm missing any, I apologize. Again, the chat's just kind of going mile a minute, and I'm old. We need the young guys to step up big games like this, and they both did. They proved time and time again why they were drafted so high. Obviously, speaking of Backlund, Celebrini, and Will Smith. Let me see here.
There was another one from Reeves saying he asked me to go off the draw, but I told him I had to go run someone first, but we just went.
Yeah.
And
after he killed somebody.
That was an interesting fight, by the way. 6'7" versus 6'2". Like, it's not like Reeves is a small guy, but there was a huge height difference.
It's not very often where Ryan Reeves is the
underdog in a fight.
Is the small guy.
Yeah.
Also, Reeves on tossing his lid on the ice after Celebrini's goal. I had to make sure there was something on the ice for him, which is, it's good.
Yeah.
I guess Book of Mormon brought the boys together, also from Ryan Reeves. Yeah, I mean, good stuff. Good stuff. I apologize. The chat is going super crazy, and I'm not going to get all of it. So I'm sure there's been cool stuff in here that I've missed. I don't know. Nick Leddy goes out in the first period. I think he's for that hit. I wonder if it's like a shoulder. I wonder if he dislocated his shoulder, honestly, with the way he hit, just the way he moved after. I look at Nick Leddy has not been fantastic for the San Jose Sharks, but I am not going to sit here and be like, yeah, die. No. I hope it's not anything too serious, obviously, but I do wonder if that was a dislocated shoulder, just the way his body positioning was after.
And, if it is a dislocated shoulders, those are so questionable about what they actually do. There can be a lot of ligament damage there if he does. And we've already sacrificed one child today. We don't need to be sacrificing defensemen as well. So, yeah, I hope that whatever it is, we're just overanalyzing it. And, a hit to the shoulder that hurt, and he just needed time off to rest it. But
yeah. Is there anything? Is there anything in the rules about waving? No, you can wave whoever you want. It's fine.
Oh yeah, if we want to wave Letty, we could.
They just won't.
No, I hate it, but they won't.
Yeah, I mean, second period. So the second period wasn't a great period for the San Jose Sharks. They did, and like the shots in the second period, like were actually better for San Jose than I thought they were, because it really felt like it was all Rangers. The Rangers outshot the Sharks 14-10 in the second period. And honestly, the fact that the Sharks had 10 shots on goal surprised me, because the ice was tilted towards Nedeljkovic for large portions. The San Jose Sharks take a penalty, and Mika Zibanejad gets his third of the season from Alex Lafreniere and JT Miller. That made it 3-2, and and then you're like, oh my god. Yeah, what are we doing? And then, and then Juuso Parssinen, sorry, who got absolutely ran over by Ryan Reeves before that fight. He gets his revenge a little bit, getting his second of the season. That tied the game. That was from Connor Sherry. And then Tyler Radish.
This one was a dagger for a while to the show.
I was just like, oh, here we go. And I was so downtrodden. Tyler Radish gets puts himself on hat trick watch with a shorthanded goal. And this is a dagger too, right? Because it's a shorthanded goal.
Well, it's a shorthanded goal, and it's an awkward play that, like, okay, I know we talked about it earlier in the season and like on Discord and everything like this. What Celebrini did is exactly like we talk righty lefty. Is just he's trying to pick the puck off the boards, but it's awkward on his backhand. It bounces funny, and then it's just a breakaway. And yeah, that one was an absolute dagger. But Celebrini does get the next goal too.
Yeah, so Celebrini's like, no, I want to be on hat trick watch. Macklin Celebrini. This was his hat trick goal.
That was his hat trick goal.
5th of the season. Will Smith getting his 6th assist of the season on it. Dmitry Orlov with the 7th assist. It's tied at the very end, and it's like, I'm thinking like from a Rangers fan perspective, I mean, this is a like, if you're thinking of how the season's gone at home and like you've had the advantage, you've had the ice tilted in your direction the whole period, and then Macklin Celebrini scores his hat trick goal with again 6 seconds left to put it into the to make it a tie game again, man. I think if you're a Rangers, like, this is deflating.
Oh my god. If you're sitting there as a Rangers fan, like, this was both teams are like, this is the game we need to win.
Right.
Because you're sitting there in New York thinking, we've got 1 goal at home this entire season. Come on, guys. This is the Sharks, for God's sakes. This is like the team we've got to beat. And then San Jose's like, we just need a win, man. So it's tough for both squads. Like, I can't say this is the definitive win that the Sharks probably wanted and go into New York.
I think at this point, like, you're gonna take a win any way you can get it. But like, I don't know. Like, I think if you're Ryan Warsofsky, you're happy with the win, obviously, but you're probably not happy with the journey that got you there.
No. Well, and again, if you're Warsofsky, you're just looking at like, it's the same shit that's keeping us out of this game. Even half-ass defense, this would have been a, probably 6-2 blowout. It's brutal. Well, I guess 5-2, not counting the overtime goal.
Yeah, Rob, 599 super chat. Keep in mind with the new, because obviously a lot of people are wondering if Cagnoni is going to get called back up with the Leddy injury. If the Leddy injury is going to be something significant, keep in mind the call up, send down rules. Cagnoni must play 1 AHL game before he can be recalled if Leddy has missed time. Good news. Cagnoni played yesterday.
Yep.
It's fine.
And then we got another quote. We got one quote that's just Celebrini saying it's awesome to get the first win in Madison Square, but I think this one's probably more important to actually talk about.
So Celebrini saying MSG is a cool rink. It was great to get this first win. And then he went on to say, I just wanted to stay on the puck. When I looked over, Smith was wide open and he was not going to miss many of those. I'm assuming that is on the OT winner.
Yeah,
which is good. So getting back to the game here, Will Smith gets his first of the season, a much needed goal. Really nice feed from Eki, and Macklin Celebrini getting his 5th assist of the season on that. Like, just again, you look at these things. Macklin, Celebrini from Smith, Will Smith from Eklund, and Celebrini. Will Smith from Celebrini, and Nedeljkovic gets the others.
Have some chemistry?
You would think, and to think like they were separated for a time.
Also,
Tyler Radish.
Oh, sorry. I was just good. We'll get to it later. It's something that's funny at the end.
Taylor Radish gets his 4th of the season and completes his hat trick. This is a goal that I don't like. I really think like Nedeljkovic has to have this one, and I'm glad it's not something we're looking back at as like the turning point in this game. Nothing else would get solved it's unfortunate because I think actually Ned was pretty good in this game. Like, I don't think it was his best game.
Most of the goals were not his fault. Absolutely not.
I don't think it was his best game though, but it was fine. Like, I thought he played good enough to get the win, which they did. But not a great third period for the Sharks after after the Will Smith goal, there's not a whole lot going on. Rangers are pressing. They get outshot 7-3 in this period. And I think it's it goes back to what I said earlier, right? Like it's a situation where you're happy with the win, but you're probably not ecstatic with how you got there.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's things that you're obviously going to like again. You look at the points, like if you look if you go look at the box score, it looks pretty good, right? Will Smith 2 goals, 2 assists.
Yeah.
Macklin Celebrini 3 goals, 2 assists. William Eklund 3 assists. Like if you go down the list, right? Misa getting in again on the action. Misa was a +1 actually in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're looking at the box scores, it's exactly what you want to see from Sharks development standpoint of young guys are on the board. That's all. Yeah. That is the most we can hope for from this season.
Yes.
So I mean, the Sharks did what we've been wanting to see from the offense since the start of the year, is just young guys play together and it works. I mean, I still want him to be the second line center, but even Misa with Graf was a fantastic pairing. Godet is a good person with them, but I think the real shiner was, Misa and Graf together.
Yeah, I like God. You know what though? Godet was. I think that line's fine. Like I've liked that line since they put it together. Celebrini continuing on Ryan Reeves. The guy he is, the impact he has, Reeves helps carry our group.
I actually agree.
Ryan Warsofsky saying it's nice to get the result. We're playing good hockey. Credit to the guys. They show up with good attitudes and are working hard to improve. I mean, yeah, what are you going to say? I mean,
that comment, I tend to agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, right? Like, I don't think it's like when you finally get a win like that, you don't want to be like, oh, you know what? But the game was still terrible.
Yeah. Well, and also he's saying what we were saying is just, the guys, they did show up positive. Yep. There was a couple times where they're feeling a little down, but they were able to battle back, and you still saw smiles on their faces. And like we were saying earlier, the young guys are showing improvement, and that's what we want.
He continues, did good things again in the first. We're starting to find identity. We still need some consistency. We'll learn and get better, which it's fair.
Yeah, the first was an improvement this time, but the identity, I think we're both kind of like, really? Do we have an identity yet? I think they're identifying our defense as weak.
Or those children must be relieved. Mine are not. I'm sorry.
Well, the rest of your children are relieved.
Yes. Caleb lives to see another day. Madison, not so much. Sorry, girl.
Well, it saves you money for college.
Just trying to go through the just trying to spin through again. There's a lot going on in the chat tonight. It's hard to keep up. I don't know. I'm off my game here. The Sharks won in the sleepover. Homies got goals. Let's go. It's like we should be believing in our prospects more now. If the Mexico women's team wins versus New Zealand, we've got a great sports night. Well, you know what? I am not a soccer guy or football for the more culturally better. But you know what? I want good things for you, my friend. So go sure, Mexico.
Even to Mexico. Let's go. I'm also not a football guy of European football.
Steve asking Khrushchev. Misa out, Khrushchev in tomorrow. I just don't think they're going to play him back to back to back. Probably why Dickinson was out tonight. I do think that's why Sam Dickinson was out tonight. I do think with Nick Leddy going down, Dickinson probably draws back in. Oh, yeah. I do wonder if they make Cagnoni get on their flight. Although with it being a back-to-back game, maybe they don't. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I wonder if it's a situation where Dickinson draws back in if Leddy can't go, and then they have Cagnoni join the team in Minnesota. That's my guess.
I don't think they're going to have Cagnoni fly out tonight and then play tomorrow. That would be really rough, especially with no practice with the team. No. I
mean, they might. They might put him on a red eye and get him over to the Devils, but to the
Oh,
game
yeah,
they play
maybe.
New Jersey tomorrow, right? But I don't know if like again, I think the soonest you'd probably see him is against the Wild, but I'm not
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. He flies out, but I don't think he plays.
AJ saying the last team before the Sharks to get 10 plus points in the same game from players 20 and younger was the Maple Leafs in 1986. Wow. Versus the
Oh,
Oilers. Wendell Clark, man, Dave Hodgson, Jesus. Russ
1 year off
Wendell,
of
how
50
I upgrade.
years.
My goodness, man. Like just think, like just some of those names and to think like
I
they were rookies once.
You know,
What?
in 50 years, do we talk about this group of guys being in the same conversation?
I hope so, man. Uh, Jack of old games saying the NHL coaches seem to think kids have never played back to back before, despite their entire youth schedule being that. Thank you. Yeah, this drives me crazy. Now I know, like obviously, like with the NHL, it is more of a grind because you are playing more games
Mhm.
during the week. But this idea that like Michael Misa's never played a back to back tomorrow. What are we talking about here? Like
Well,
again, he's right. Junior hockey, you play Wednesday, you play Friday, Saturday, and you play you're gonna play Wednesday sometimes, and then like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The AHL, same thing.
yeah. I mean, I do agree. Youth hockey, you're almost always playing back to back. I mean, tournaments, I'd have, 3 games in a day.
Mhm.
Um, I think the only reason they're doing it is because we make no mistake that the NHL is a different beast than junior hockey.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only reason
Even
they do it.
college, you're playing back to back games all the time too.
Yeah,
Like it's so it's
yeah.
dumb. I
It is
don't
a
like
bit
it.
dumb. I
I
also
don't
think,
like
you
it.
know what? What's the worst that's going to happen? They get tired and they get used to it.
Well, that's it, right? Like, and you do have to be careful because like you do see often guys hit the middle of the season and then they hit a
Mhm.
wall. And that is always a concern as the grind of the season progresses. But I just think when you look at other teams now, look at I don't want to like be like, okay, well, this because other teams are obviously in very different situations than Sharks, but they're not relying because the Sharks are relying on a lot of the kids to put up the offense. I mean, obviously you do have Jeff Skinner and guys like Toffoli there to help and insulate that a little bit. But like you see other guys like I has Schaefer sat down yet in the island? I don't think so. I think he's played every
I'd
game
have to
so far.
check. I don't
I
know.
I am pretty sure Schaefer has played, and look at again, like Matthew Schaefer is really good. We saw him when
Mhm.
the Sharks played the Islanders. He definitely lives up to the hype, but so does Michael Misa, in my opinion.
And I think the only reason why people are talking about Schaefer so much more than me says he's just getting more opportunity. I,
AJ, it must be really hard on the kids, those chartered flights, 5-star hotels and Michelin star restaurants. I think um per the CBA, I think it has to be 3.5 or above or something. I don't know. I
is
know
that
they don't
actually the
have to stay in
CBA?
5-star like in the C. Oh yeah, it is. These things are all in the CVA.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah. In the CVA, I think it's like 3 or 4. I think it's 3.5 to 4 stars is like the minimum they can stay in per the collective bargaining agreement.
World's
The more
smallest
you know.
song, or world's saddest song, the world's smallest violin.
So it might not be 5-star. They may be staying in 4 stars because that's
Oh,
what
what a
the
roach
CVA. I
motel.
know. The worst. These
And
poor
then
children.
just because I don't think we ever talked about it, yes, the Sharks did get the OT winner.
Yeah, the Sharks. Yes, Will Smith scores the OT winner on a nice feed from Macklin Celebrini.
And
Um,
don't forget Alex Nedeljkovic.
Alex Nedeljkovic gets the assist. You know what though? Like I will say, like I think that there was a couple I like you said. I think like Nedeljkovic was pretty good this game. I don't like the tying goal, but I mean
No.
it's a minor quibble. Um,
Yeah, the 2 goals that are really you kind of want them because it's not like they were the best shots in the world. Is the tying goal, Radish's third goal to tie it 5-5, and then the other Radish goal on shorthanded is he just took a shot.
yeah, you kind of want that one too.
You kind of want
Um,
that one.
Players to record multiple 5 plus point performances as a teenager in the NHL history. Celebrini, Wayne Gretzky did it 5 times. Dale Hawerchuk did it 2 times. Brian Trottier did it 2. Again, like Macklin Celebrini, you want to talk about living up to the hype. Like Macklin Celebrini, I thought he got off to a little bit of a slow start, but obviously like now he is completely come on. And I mean, this is really good company to be in if you're Macklin Celebrini. So
I'd say he's outlived the hype. I remember, like, because it was the year after Bedard, everyone's like, we got Bedard. You know, how do you go higher from there? And everyone just kind of slept a little bit on Celebrini. It's like, the Sharks really wish they got last year. And then he steps onto the ice, and everyone's like, holy shit.
It's okay. You can still get Gavin McKenna this year. I know people are going to get really mad at me when I say that, but like,
I still want Bearhoff.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it depends on what happens, right? And I'm not going to pretend to be like, you know, it's so early in the season to be like, okay, this is the undisputed number one. So I do like the idea of Keaton Verhoff, obviously, but I think if you're, again, I feel terrible at even discussing this after a win.
I think no matter where the Sharks are, we got to address our defense. Like, are we really talking about we need another offense? Do we just want to be the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Well, I think, again, but you still have to take the best player on the board.
I'd rather just take the best defenseman on the board.
No, you have to take you always take BPA, and I'm not saying that's a, you know, again, I don't probably the worst conversation to have after a win.
I just think
we're
gonna suck the rest of the season.
We're gonna suck his
who we take as number 1 overall.
So I don't know. I mean, again, I don't want to get too into this. It's a terrible conversation to have after one. I just personally, I think if he's the best player available on, like if he is BPA and it's clear, like I think if he goes and tears up college and everything, like if you're drafting, that's it.
Let's talk about the thing we got right now of we do need to address the defense. It's still,
I don't know how you do it.
I don't either. I mean, the first thing is, I know we're not going to do it, but I mean, regardless of Leddy being injured or not, I can't see him continuing to play. He is awful.
He's going to, though.
I know. It sucks. God, imagine if we had Cagnoni instead of Leddy, how many fewer goals against we'd have.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, like I know Klingberg puts up points, but do we really need Klingberg? I'd rather just keep Orlov. He's a better Klingberg, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the issue, right? Like the problem is that you have a lot of guys that are good at doing offensive things, but not a lot of guys that are good at defending. And like, I love Luca Cagnoni. I want Luca Cagnoni to get some time, but Luca Cagnoni's not coming in here to bust up plays in the defensive zone. He can do it. Like I think his defensive game is underrated, but he's another guy who's going to come and put, you know, Sam Dickinson, and same thing. Like this is a guy who is more known for what he's going to help you do in the offensive zone than what he's going to do for you in the defensive zone. I think that's the problem for the Sharks, really, is that a lot of their guys are more offensively. They're more known for their offensive game than their defensive game. And I think until they can get some guys that are going to come and, you know, be a little more better in their defensive zone, like this is going to be a rough go.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is, I don't remember if I said this on stream or if it was somewhere else, but defense, most people don't find sexy. People want to see points on the board. And
for sure,
unfortunately, we've had the saying for a long time, defense wins Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
You can get to the playoffs using offense, but I can't remember the last time the team with the worst offense or the worst defense in the playoffs won the cup.
No, exactly. I look at, again, like people are talking about Keaton Verhoff in the chat. Look at, I haven't watched enough of Keaton Verhoff. I guess it's October.
Yeah. It's
everything
is too early.
And it's my fault. I opened this can of worms. This is my fault. I understand this. But at the same time, it's like digging. It's October. I am going to keep digging. I'm going to make everyone angry. I don't know, man. Like, I don't want people to think that I don't like Keaton Verhoff. I would be very
Mhm.
happy again. This is what I said last year, right? Like, it's like, yes, would I be really happy to get Matthew Schaefer? Yes, I would have been. But like, I was also really happy to get Michael Misa. I'm going to be really happy with whatever the Sharks do
Mhm.
come the draft. I feel really terrible that I opened this can of worms because I don't want to argue about the draft now.
Yeah.
I know I started this. This is my fault. I did this. Um,
Well, and again, I'll just drag it back to the current defense is like, so even if we look at our current roster and like our futures,
yeah.
like I look at the problem is who would I ideally have as somebody that can go with Cagnoni? Dickinson. The problem is they're both on the same side.
They're both on the same side, and they're both play similar games. And again, I do think Cagnoni can defend. Like I look at,
Mhm.
and I think a lot of people like are obviously going to be like, oh well, you know, the offensive defenseman win. But I think you can have offensive defensemen that can defend.
I look at teams like Carolina. Defenseman can do just fine too.
Yeah, I like Jacob Slavin. I think when you have guys that don't have like, I look at Jacob Slavin as
Oh
a
my god.
unicorn, an
Yeah,
absolute
so
unicorn,
good.
right? Um,
It sucks that he's been injured.
Hank McKenna needs to put on 30 pounds playing. So like all these
he's
kids need to
he's not
put
even
on 30
18.
pounds. Yeah, he's not even like that's the thing. It's always like, oh, this guy needs to put on weight. Yeah, they all do. Like
Yeah,
it's very rare you're getting
Celebrini
like
needs to
a
put
kid
on
more
more
ripped.
weight, buddy.
You know, they all do.
God, I
Super
mean,
chat here. I gotta hit this,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'm gonna try and wrap this because I think we're just kind of
Oh
wandering
yeah.
in random directions here. Um, this is what happens when I host. I am a terrible host. I am a good sit in the other chair guy. I am a terrible fucking host. But you know what? We do what we got to do sometimes.
Hey, at least you get
Jerry, with the $2 super chat, finally, with the fin, I like it. A Sharks win. Thanks for the great coverage. Thank you, sir, for the super chat again. Super chats help keep the lights on.
I'm not going to say you're wrong, Hank. That yeah, McKenna is lighter than Mac was, but also when we're saying he came in, he still
Oh,
had an extra year.
again, yeah. You need like I just think like saying like this guy's gonna have to run worth like,
Mhm.
they all have to put on weight to come to the NHL.
And also, I think skating matters more than the actual size. If you know how to
Size
skate,
helps. Like you
yeah,
have to be big enough, right? Who's
yeah. It is it sucks in the NHL that if you are just too small, you won't make it. You need to have at least enough size to play, but I think you can make up for not being, 225-pound Reeves by being able to skate.
yeah. I don't know. Let's get out of here though. The important thing is I'm gonna mute my phone because my phone is making all kinds of noise. See, the worst host ever. The worst host ever. All right, man.
Oh, we
Oh,
got one more before we go.
Skylar. Max revenge for the Rangers bus hitting his car. I forgot about that. I fucking forgot. Skylar, love you, man. Thank you. I completely forgot about that. Let's go. All right.
That's very true.
I am gonna
The
get us
Sharks
out of here
bus
though.
hit like Fox's car on the way out or something.
We don't need we have to play them one more time. We don't need any more revenge fuel. All right, let's get out of here. In case you missed this or you want to watch it again, you can find everything we do at tealtownusa.com. If you want this in audio format, we are on all the audio platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google, whatever. I mean, there's other ones too. I mean, those are the big ones. Obviously, we're there. If you want to watch this again for some reason, again, tealtownusa.com has everything. You can find everything here on our YouTube channel. If you are a first time listener, viewer, whatever, and you like what you see, I don't know why. I'm a terrible host, but if you did, if you did, you can subscribe and you will be, and you can watch anytime we go live. We go live after every San Jose Sharks game. We also have a show on Sunday called The Pucknologist. Pucknologist actually this week is going to follow the game directly because of the time difference. It doesn't make sense to wait and have a gap. So Pucknologist after the game, but on a Sunday where the Sharks do not play, you can find Pucknologist every Sunday right here on this YouTube channel at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. I always have to do the math in my head. Eastern time
Sucks
zone.
that we're the East Coasters, doesn't it?
Yeah. Always have to do the math. I'm usually quicker. You can do the YouTube stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell. It will notify you whenever we go live, which is a lot. We go live again after every game. We go live when news happens, and we also have Sundays. So there you have it from Ian, from Tyler. We thank you for being with us tonight. We will see you tomorrow following the New Jersey Devils and San Jose Sharks, and hopefully a second Shark win.